My name is Jodie Ostrovsky. My husband and I own an artisanal ice cream shop in North Portland called What's the Scoop? And I'm here to share my experience with you as a small business owner who supports Planned Parenthood advocates of Oregon. When my husband Brian and I were conceptualizing our ice cream shop, we started to think about what we would like the business to represent in our lives besides the obvious source of income. And we decided that one of the basic tenets of the business would be about giving back to the community. We call the concept the virtuous scoop, and the basic idea was that by making an excellent product, we would sell more ice cream, and the more we sold, the more we would be able to give back to the community that supported us. I came up with the idea of helping local organizations fundraise through the sale of our ice cream, and soon we were doing several fundraisers a month to support organizations we care about in our community. I was especially happy when I had the opportunity to partner with Planned Parenthood Advocates of Oregon. I was lucky enough to be raised by a family that supported a woman's control over her own body and was able to provide for all of my medical needs. But I have always been aware that there were many others who did not have access to the same knowledge and resources. As a result, Planned Parenthood has always held a special place in my heart. It is an amazing organization that does so much to help women have access to affordable health care and information. They provide a much-needed service to women in our community and all over the country. And I was excited that my small business would be able to do something to support a cause I personally believe in. About a half hour before the event was scheduled to begin, my business phone rang. A woman asked me if I was hosting a fundraiser for Planned Parenthood that night, and I proudly told her that indeed we were. She asked how I could support such an organization, and she used graphic and alarming language. I told her that there wouldn't be anything she could say to change my mind, and it would be best if I ended the call. At that point, I remember thinking, is this really happening? As it turned out, the phone call was only the beginning. An out-of-state blog run by extremists had published inflammatory information about our fundraiser, and they had included a link to our website. By the evening's end, our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and our Yelp reviews were exploding with vitriol, and our ratings were taking a serious hit. We started receiving threatening messages on our answering machine, and I could not believe the horrible, nasty, and disgusting ideas that were crowding both our Facebook page and our inbox, and I was afraid to answer our business phone for fear of what I might hear on the other end. It seemed like such a violent and disproportionate response. It felt like a physical force of hate was trying to destroy my business for daring to support Planned Parenthood Advocates of Oregon, and I was shocked that it was happening. Now let me be clear, we're okay with people not agreeing with us, but we're not okay with people attacking us because of it. I quickly made the decision to not directly respond to any of the comments, but I did speak with reporters from Willamette Week and a national food blog called Eater. The articles brought the attack to the attention of the Huffington Post, which landed us on the cover of its business section. I also gave an interview to a local TV station which broadcast both some of the scary emails and phone messages we had received. And Portlanders responded with a resounding, "This is not going to happen." Within hours of the publication of the interviews, the tide began to turn. Not only did people begin to post positive messages and reviews, but there were lovely emails and phone calls from as far away as New Zealand telling us to hang in there. Best of all, people from all over Oregon and Washington came to visit the shop just because they wanted us to know that they supported us and our decision to support Planned Parenthood. To this day, I still have the occasional person who sees my What's the Scoop t-shirt and stops me to say thank you for supporting Planned Parenthood. In the end, the wonderful outpouring of positivity far outweighed the negativity. Our ratings recovered and even improved. Our sales were buoyed by people who support both Planned Parenthood Advocates of Oregon and our willingness to stand up to the bullies. Most importantly, we learned that the quiet voice of doing the right thing can sometimes be heard over the obscene shouting of the voices trying to drown out those who disagree. And I can say without reservation, I'm glad this happened, and I will never be silenced in my support for Planned Parenthood Advocates of Oregon. Thank you.